Hello, everyone watching. I am Jwigs, and we are about to get started here with the first faction challenge judging, which is the haikus. Oh, wait, let me get rid of this starting. There we go. Yay! Haikus! Awesome! So this is really interesting. Oh, there it switched. This is really interesting because I don't usually live stream, and this is my first time live streaming. So, yeah. Uh, the recordings will be made available for anyone who isn't able to watch right now. However, yeah, there is no however. We'll just get started. All right, all right. So, haikus. What's really cool is we got 83 haikus that were submitted. 83 in just a few days. It is absolutely insane. Absolutely, like 83 haikus. And I have some statistics here that I'll show you at the end. Some people really hard carried your faction. They were pumping out haikus faster than flares, as I think Webb would say. I mean, this stuff is incredible. Honestly, this is really awesome. So let's get right into it. And SMP wrote me a nice haiku to start it off. It goes, "Hello everyone. Today we will read haikus and decide the best." Honestly, it's a nice haiku. It's a great start. Yeah, it's a good haiku. So, the next haiku is by Rotis. Now, this is the first haiku submitted. In the Nova faction, it is prime time. Our might shall strike hard, for we are champions. This is some good stuff. Some good stuff. You know, pumping up. Actually, I'm not sure. If I read this, I would think that this was the prime faction. Wait, is Rotis in the prime? Oh no, did I mislabel that? Hold on here. Hold on here. I might have messed this up. Oh, what a great start. I might have messed this up. Let me just double check. So I don't accidentally. Rotis is in the Nova. Yeah, Rotis is in the Nova. I didn't get that wrong. Man, I'm second guessing myself here. No, I didn't get that wrong. Oops. Yeah, so it is prime time. Our might shall strike hard, for we are champions. A great haiku. So, wait, this isn't yours? I'm pretty sure this is yours. Oh well. This is... Oh no! It is Prime! It is Prime! I mislabeled this. It's by Rock. Oh man, I'm already mislabeling things. Oh dear. Oh well. This is by Rock, who is in the Prime faction. That's why I was so confused. Yes, this is indeed a Prime haiku. Oh well. Moving on. Moving on. Man, moving on. Okay, this is by Gimelex Nova. And I'm going to be double checking these as I go now, because I don't want to mess it up again. Here it goes. Through our endless might shall perish the foolish ones, as they dare defy us. It's good. It's good. It's good. I mean, man, we have 83 of these, so if I spend a minute on each one, we'll be here for more than an hour, so I'm just going to keep moving on through these. Shackle Daiko from the Strike faction. We will strike our foes, and the final fatal blow will quake every isle. Wow. Actually, I really like this one. This is a really nice one. We're only on the third one. Okay, moving on. Wait, I'm going backward. That's not how I go backward. Forward. Wait, click. There we go. By Awesome... Did I skip one? No, I didn't. By Awesome Games. We are the Nova. We will destroy Prime and Strike. We will fly and kill. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Next one by Illy9. Strike faction. Shields we shall not need. Oh, man. You don't need shields? Bro. You need shields for the war. Oh, well. Oh, well. Shields we shall not need. Let's see where it goes. While foes of Strike we do fight. Conquest trouble free. Interesting. Well, I think Strike will definitely be winning some shields after looking at all these haikus. They're definitely getting some shields. So, Don't know about that. Let's move on. By Hyper Nova, Fighter Nova is OP as mini cannons. Do not mess with us. It's a good haiku for the Nova faction. By Meep of Faith, Strike. Now this one, when I read this, I cracked up like immediately. So here it goes. Stab, stab, stabby, stab. Stabby, stabby, stab, stabby. Strike will stab you. And I mean, it is hilarious. If you can't, it is absolutely hilarious. I mean, using 2 words for over half of the haiku. This is funny. This is just funny. Yeah. By Rotis Nova. The whole shiny sun is not anywhere close to the shine of Nova. And thus starts the prevalent theme that we will now see of Nova and shininess and exploding and booms and, well, you know, Nova. Anyway, moving on. Through the shimmering air, by SMP's brother. Through the shimmering air, they look at us with great fear. The Nova are here. That's a pretty good one. I like that. By Wraith54321 in the Nova faction. Nova will explode. Wait, you're in the Nova faction. Isn't it a bad thing to explode? Oh well, Nova will explode. Strike and Prime will be destroyed while we shine like stars. I guess going with the supernova theme. Just blowing everything up, you know, nothing like a good old-fashioned everybody dies. By SMP's brother, in the Nova faction again, no light, hope is near. Look at us, your greatest fear, the Nova are here. Man, Nova bringing in the light. Shackle Daiko from the Strike faction, no mini cannon is stronger than our strike, or our spirit. If you may have noticed, there is a red dot at the top right hand corner, and this means that it's not exactly a haiku because it doesn't follow the 575, but it's still a pretty good it's a pretty good poem, I guess, but didn't exactly make it to haiku. Moving on. By Supernova. Supernova, we are here. All of the others are in fear. Strike and Prime will explode. Man, big theme of making the Strike and Prime explode here with the Nova. SMP in the Nova faction. We shall come at you with the wrath of 1,000 suns, leaving fire in our wake. This actually sounds really nice. Like, it sounds poetic. The only problem is it's not really a haiku with the syllables, but it's really poetic. It's like, we shall come at you with the wrath of 1,000 suns, leaving fire in our wake. Man, it's nice. Oh, web gamers with our first mega haiku. Or a bunch of haikus strung together that has a similar theme. Here we go. Look out, here we come. Our mini cannons ablaze. Let's strike our foes down. You know where we've been, by the path of destruction. Stay out of our way. All other factions always keep a watchful eye, scared of Strike's power. No other faction dares get in the way of Strike. Remember your place. Very intimidating, very threatening one. This is a good one for the Strike faction. Definitely another +1 for them. Okay. Wow. In response to that really long haiku series thing, we have Shackle from the Strike also. Web is flexing now. He's pumping out haikus faster than a flare. It's just funny. This is funny. Yeah, I mentioned haikus coming in faster than a flare earlier. This is where I took it from. Thank you very much. Moving on. By web gamers, also from the Strike again. We will prevail. Our rivals we will impale. We will not fail. I like the rhyme there. Prevail, impale, fail. Everyone can tell you, all the factions fear our might. We strike in the night. That's pretty good. I like it. Oh, by SMP. From the Nova faction, J-Wigs is typing, glancing upon submissions, looking for the best. And yes, I am. I was typing, I was looking at submissions, and I was looking at the best. And it's because I was typing this next beast. Now this is kind of me trying to show you how to, I don't know, how to make fun of the other factions nicely in a way, but not nicely. This is disgusting. So I'm just gonna get into it. Where on earth is Prime? They don't like writing haikus. Looks like they will lose. And up to this point, Prime hasn't written, well, they may have written one haiku. I can't even remember. They haven't written much. Strike is blabbering like a raging waterspout without any depth. I really like that. I really like that comparison. Strike blabbering like a raging waterspout. The last one is the best though. By far the best. Torment and torture. Agonizing suffering. Oh wait, that's Nova. Yes, I really like that one. If I could win, I would make myself win just based on that one. Anyway, moving on. Oh, torment and torture. Agonizing suffering. SMP is a copycat. No, that our rivals face. And SMP is a copycat. That was totally mine. Yeah, no. By Sirmore, finally a Prime. Might have been the second or first one. Prime Federation. Destroy the opposition. This is our mission. Wow, it's like a very, it's a bold statement. It's like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to destroy you all. I like it. It's good. By SMP. SMP just throwing out trash at this point. I have no ideas on what haikus to submit. So I put this here. And it's not even a haiku. I mean, that's the funny part. He's just writing at this point. Okay, well, thank you, SMP, for that. By Sirmore. Hey, the Alliance. There will be no compliance. Beware our defiance. Dear Coalition. You've got no ambition. It's your perdition. Ooh, I really like the rhymes on that. And talking to the Nova Alliance and the Strike Coalition at this point. Man, that's some good dissing going on there. Next one's by SMP. Rallying his, I'll just read it. Nova Alliance, rally and join this challenge. Decimates them all. I mean, rallying his fellow members from the Nova Alliance to write more haikus. Yeah, sounds funny, but we're in a war by just writing haikus. By SMP's brother, who's also in Nova. The stars shine brightly, blue like burning scarlet hearts. Are shadows that sleep. This is poetic. I have no idea what it means, or what it's talking about, or who it's talking about, but it's just poetic. I mean, that's the thing about poet. I'm not a poet or a literary expert, but poetry just sounds like, I have no idea what it means, but it sounds awesome. And this is exactly that. By Illy9 from the Strike faction. On my fair green isle, futile war with death in sight, strike within a mile. I like this. It's kind of like from the perspective of a passerby, and he's like, wow, there's just death everywhere. Look at the strike is there too. Nice. By SMP in the Nova faction. Ooh, finally something that's not just writing. Together we fight, with a display of our might, taking the spotlight. Prime, Nova, and Strike were whole, now split into 3, to bicker and fight. We are the Nova, dreaming to reach our namesake, to become a star. Interesting. Finally some good stuff out of SMP. By Democat, who's in the Prime faction. Not the light we use, not with 3 strikes that were out, haikus we will write, and I certainly hope they do, and they actually did write a lot more haikus than what we're seeing from them. We'll see that soon, I guess. By Traitorous SMP in the Nova faction, ? Because he's writing this for the Strike, but he's in Nova. Let's read it. We will fight till the end, as Morior Invictus, death before defeat. No matter injury, we always carry on, as death before defeat. Now, actually, this is a pretty good one. Like, I would have loved to see, 5 more of these, and just the last line being, death before defeat. I mean, get some powerful repetition going on. Anyway, but SMP, man, you're in the Nova faction. You need to be talking about your Nova faction. Anyway. By Wraith54321, who does understand that he needs to be talking about his Nova faction in a good way and not other factions in a good way. Nova burns brightly. Still, our foes are unsightly. Wow. And go boom nightly. Wow, our foes are unsightly. Man, that's harsh. That's good. By John Orange Juicy from the Prime Federation. And the Prime Federation, this is the point where they start to show up in this haiku battle. Prime Federation. For glory of our nation. Peace and salvation. Rising in the sky. Under the lime we unite. Come, my brothers, fight. Watch Nova explode. Viva la Federación. I think I'm saying that right. Viva la Federación. Progress marches on. Now this is a really good one for the Prime Federation. Finally, doing some good stuff here. Ooh, it keeps going. Federation Prime. Cinnamon, basil, and lime. It tastes so sublime. The juiciest limes Prime produce in all the skies. Succulent and moist. An aroma pure, a delight for all senses, the fragrance of home. Wow. Man, the Prime Federation really likes their limes like the green in their faction. It's actually pretty. It's funny. It's funny. I'm going to put them down for funny. So actually, over here, I have a piece of paper, and I have a bunch of categories that I'm putting everything into, and I'm nominating them for whatever I find them okay for. So this one is funny. This one is funny. Because it's talking about limes. So, next, by Democrat. Ooh, a meta haiku. What's a haiku but words? A prime example is this. This will mean nothing. And it means absolutely nothing. Moving on. By SMP. Wars fought with themselves. Oblivious to the threat. The void has risen. Defeat of the void leaves a power vacuum, which the Dark Order fills. Now this is SMP and me. Well, this is SMP trying to fill you in on some of the lore behind the scenes that we've been coming up with. So yes, wars fought with themselves, oblivious to the threat of the void. The defeat of the void leaves a power vacuum, which the void fills. Wow, it has been 15 minutes already. Man, time flies. Where am I? Okay, I'm a third of the way through, it seems, with all of these haikus. Moving on. By John Orange Juicy from the Prime faction. More on that green and that lime theme. 50 shades of green. One shade of peace and progress. Together we stand. Ooh, I like that contrast between, like lots of shades of green and then you have peace and progress and then togetherness. That's very nice. By SMP's brother, Nova. Jagged icicles. Falling the frothing black sea. The void awaits us. I'm putting this down for poetic. It sounds cool. It talks about the void. It's like, I think I know what it's talking about, but I don't really know what it's talking about. So I like it. It's poetic. It's very poetic. And more by John Orange Juicy. Color of the leaves. It's not easy being green, but it will do fine. I'm on the road to join the Viridian Feds and get a sweet badge. Glory for the earth. Glory for peace and progress. Evergreen purpose. I like it. More on that green theme. It's good. Oh, even more for Prime. 23 is Prime. We are indivisible. Strong. Invincible. Definitely. Definitely. Well, wait till that number goes up to 24. And then you have to write an entirely new haiku for that. Still by Orange Juicy. See what I mean? Prime eventually showed up in this haiku war. Like, they might not have been there in the first part, but they're here now. Oh, this is a good one. I remember this one. This is really nice. Barely a whisper. Nova are light years away and died long ago. Strike fast and strike hard. Like a ghost in the dark night, they miss every time. Strike over here always talking about striking things. They miss every time is beautiful. This is really good. This is going down in my hype category. No, sorry, my diss category. Yes, I have a category for things that are just real dissy. I don't know if that's a word. It is now. By SMP. Waiting from afar, they all go supernova. A decadent end. Coalition, always shooting and striking, but never lands their shot. Again, trashing the Coalition about always missing and always shooting and always missing and still missing. It's like stormtroopers. Coalition are like stormtroopers. SMP. Ooh, more lore. The light and the dark, fighting for the ones before, and ended with us. Now, if you've read in the, there was a long conversation about lore, this is where this came from. Yes, I'll just leave it here as lore and move on. Us, the Alliance, may be outnumbered, but we shall Nova give up. And finally putting in their faction motto into it, Nova give up. Yeah, nothing much to say about this. Prime, pushing for peace, but still warring and fighting for peace signed in blood. Interesting. Interesting. By Kainarok from Prime. What remains of Earth? With Prime we shall not forget, and live better days. I like this, referring to the past, referring to, I don't know, a shattered Earth. It's good, it's good. By SMP, from the stars we come, illuminating Illa, a present from space. By the way, that Illa, okay, so Illa is actually the world we're in. So, it's said Illa, even though Isla, it'll be okay, but Illa. Illa. That's how you're supposed to say it. Illa's the world that we're in. And it's a very interesting world. Especially with the Cortex, with all these floating islands in the sky. Yeah, I like it. Except, you didn't really come from the stars. Haha, so no. Spy Supernova. Supernova. Kaboom, you will go. Exploded from our Nova, and Nova will rise. Well, I mean, more on Nova blowing things up. Man, wait till I add explosion to the game. Nova gonna be all over that. By Illy9 from the Strike faction. Come join Strike now, cuz Nova give you up, they will let you down. Nova will give up, Prime wants peace, so why don't you surrender to Strike? I like that. I like that. Nova will give up, Prime wants peace, so why don't you surrender to Strike? That's nice. By a more traitorous SMP, because he's in the Nova faction, but he's talking about Prime. Because earlier, he was talking about peace. Wait, where was it? Prime pushing for peace, and still warring and fighting. And then now, he's saying that this peace is actually good. Oops. Peace bought by blood creates animosity, making them stronger. SMP, you're a traitor. On like 3 different levels. More by SMP. Now he's back onto the right page. Strike lives for battle, but soon their luck will run out and be defeated. Yeah. Eventually they're going to miss all their shots. Is this a PowerPoint presentation? Absolutely not. How? Why would I do a PowerPoint? Yes, it's a PowerPoint presentation. Deal with it. Oh, here we go. Some people have been waiting for this. I just want to hear him sing it. Well, I'm not going to sing it, but I'll do my best with this. I'm definitely voting this for the worst haiku. Here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wah, ooh, 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 wah. Caramel Denson. That's it. I'm just not saying anything after that. I'm just going to move on. By Supernova. Hypernova. Enormous. It will go boom. Obliterating Prime. And thank you. Yes, that previous haiku was beautiful in its own way. A hypernova, enormous, it will go boom, obliterating Prime. Man, the Nova just want to blow everything up. Just want to blow everything up, even themselves. By KK6 Doc Happy from the Strike faction. A cloud, once provoked, strikes monumental forces, removing our foes. I like that. I like it. By Web Gamers. What is Strike, you ask? Sudden burst of lightning. A bolt in the night. Also nice. Here's some nice haikus. Very nice haikus. By Web Gamers again. Prime Federation. More like a tasty prime rib. Gone after minutes. I'm not sure if this is a compliment, that they're tasty, and that prime ribs are delicious, or it's an insult that they're gone after minutes. I guess it's a bit of both. Interesting play there. Oh no, here we go. This is the other one. There were two that were just like, okay, I have to say that. This is a mind challenge. I challenge you all to say this as well. Here we go. Banana na na. Banana na banana. Ba 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 na na. Man, there's just so many N's and A's there. There's only 3 letters in this entire thing. Wow. Yeah. By Web Gamers, something actually not bananas. A world divided in more ways than one. May the strongest win. I like it. But we all know that Nova's the strongest. Just kidding. Oh, by Web Gamers, about me. Jay Wiggs will be on stream. He has to read our haikus. I will be asleep. Oh well. Good night, Web. By John Orange Juicy. It looks like some boys struck coal in the mines again. No diamonds, all stains. Probably talking about the other factions. By Wilson the Wolf. And apparently he used the haiku generator for this, so I'm expecting quality stuff. Cloudless, cheerful, flip. Suddenly strong island flies. Betrayed by the J-Wigs. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. Poetic, yes, because I don't know what it's talking about. But I don't know what it's talking about. So, we're just going to move on. By John Orange Juicy. I think this is the last one. This might be the last one. Wow, we've gone through them all. Not bad. Actually, I don't think this is the last one. No, this is the last one. Oh well. Our prime directive, to give you some perspective, is real attractive. Where Nova explodes, and the strike team strikes no gold, the prime only grows. United in strength, where the others drench their pants and scramble like ants. Autobots, roll out. Raise your greens and soar about. Let them hear our shout. We are the prime feds. Our foes dread our silhouettes. This is what you'll get. Oh, I like that part. Our foes dread our silhouettes. The prime spectacle. All hands, claws, and tentacles. Waste all obstacles. Rise and give a roar. My prime brethren, it's time for the Islands of War. That's a nice ending. J-Wig, so that's how you say it. Yes, some people say Dwigs, which is okay, but most of the time it's J-Wigs. Jiggles is also used, and I mean, I'm okay with that. Just not too much. Man, you guys are going to use that so much now. Why did I say that? Okay, submissions. Let's have a look at statistics. All right, let's go. So, we have the Prime, the Strike, and the Nova. And from each of these factions, I have picked up an MVP of the faction because they carried your faction with the number of messages. Okay, looking at the Prime has, I don't know, that looks like 7 submissions. John Orange Juicy has 21. He has more than some of the other factions, like normal people. The Strike has 9. Web has put in 10 submissions. The Nova has 15. SMP also has 21 haikus. And so the totals are: the Prime Federation has a total of 28 haikus, the Strike Coalition submitted 19 haikus, and the Nova Alliance submitted 36. 36, all for the grand total of, I can't remember, it was 86, I think. Someone do the math on that. It's probably 84, 86, somewhere in the 80s range. So, because the Nova submitted the most, they will be getting a prize. They will be getting a complex shield generator simply for participating the best. So congratulations to Nova on that. But now let's actually look at the actual haikus. So I mentioned 82. Thank you. I mentioned the judging categories, and the judging categories are as follows. I will be giving out awards for all of these. Faction Hype will have a first and second place. Faction Dis will have also a first and second place. I'll also be giving out Poetic, Funny, and I will be giving out the worst haiku. They will be getting a block of sand. So let's start with the worst. This one is definitely nominated for it. I don't think I have to explain. And also, this one, yeah, the banana one. And also, finally, this one. This one was both great, but it was also terrible. So, I have to decide now between one of these three, which one was the utter worst. Now, I think it just boils down to... Now, okay, honestly, I have preset which ones made it to this final round, but I have not chosen which ones are, like, the winners in each category. So, this is actually live. I have not thought about this that much. So, if I'm thinking about it, I really think that... I mean, these two are pretty rubbish. They're the worst. But this one is, I mean, it sounds like a haiku more than the other two. These are just spam. So for that reason, I think I'm going to have to give Wilson the Wolf's haiku the worst haiku out of all of these. Just because, what is it? It is cloudless, cheerful flip, as I put it in his words, and you guys get to sand. You guys get a single block of sand. I hope. Well, you might use it. You might not need it. We'll see. Now, the next category is funny. And there were two entries for this one. The first one was stab, stab, stabby, stab, stabby, stabby, stab, stabby, strike will stabby you. This one was just funny. Now, while the other two were spam, this one is funny because actually it's like they set up a bunch of stabby, and then they drove it all into a single point. Strike will stabby you. It's like all this stabbiness has a meaning, and that meaning is we're gonna stab you. So that's why it's in there for funny. It's because it's funny. The other one was Limes by John Orange Juicy. Federation Prime, cinnamon, basil, and lime. Tastes so sublime. Juiciest limes prime produce in all the skies, succulent and moist. An aroma pure, a delight for all senses, the fragrance of home. Out of these two, which one is funny? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with stab, stab, stabby, stab, stabby, stabby, stab, stabby, strike will stabby you. This is just funny. So, yeah, congratulations, Meep of Faith. You won in the funny category. So now, moving on to the dis category. These haikus were the ones that trashed the other factions in a funny... It's just... We'll just read these to see what I did. We've got 5 of these, but one of them is mine, so we'll see. Webb is flexing now. He's pumping out haikus fast than a flare. Now, this fast than a flare insult is just good. That's why it's in here. I mean, mine, obviously, torment and torture, agonizing suffering. Oh, wait, that's Nova. Yeah, that's just good. But, I mean, I have to disqualify it because it's mine, and technically, I can't win. So, well, yeah, moving on. Next one. Barely a whisper, Nova are light years away and died long ago. Strike fast and strike hard, like a ghost in the dark night, they miss every time. Now that last line is great. They miss every time. Because it's like, you guys are talking about striking fast, striking hard, but you miss, boys. You miss. That's why it's in here. Next one, Prime Federation, more like a tasty prime rib. Gone after minutes. That's also good. I mean, Gone After Minutes it's pretty good. Last one, fifth one. Fifth one's also really nice. Come join Strike now, cuz Nova gonna give you up. They will let you down. Nova will give up. Prime wants peace. So why don't you surrender to strike? Now, out of all of these, let's look back at them. Let's see. As I was reading these, I was already looking at which ones I liked more. And the two ones that stand out for me are this one by John Orange Juicy and the last one by Illy9, because both of them kind of acknowledge like what the other factions have been saying and then twist it around into just a direct attack. Actually, for this one, I think both of these are gonna win. Yeah, I don't have to choose one. I think I'm gonna give both of these the win. Yeah. So for both of these, oh wait, that's right. I do have 2 places. I forgot about that. For this, I have 2 places. Let's see. Which one is this is gonna be a hard decision. Barely a whisper, Nova are light years away and died long ago. Strike fast, strike hard like a ghost in the dark night. They miss every time. And come join strike now, cause Nova give you up. Nova gonna give you up. He'll let you down. I think I'm gonna have to give John Orange Juicy the top place in this. And give Illy9 the second place. Because I don't know. This one is harsh. This one is harsh. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh well. So, next category is poetic. Now in the poetic category, I'm looking for poetry, I guess. It doesn't exactly have to make sense, but it just needs to sound like a poem. And for these, I have 3 nominations for these, which are SMP's brother from the Nova faction. The stars shine brightly, blue like burning scarlet hearts, are shadows that sleep. This one is just nice. By Illy9, on my fair green isle, futile war with death in sight, strike within a mile. And last one by SMP's brother, jagged icicles, falling the frothing black sea, the void awaits us. Which one's the most poetic? I'm gonna have to go with this one. SMP's brother is just knocking it out of the park. Wait, hold on, I have to write down which ones are winning. Yeah, this one knocks it out of the park. It just sounds poetic. It sounds like if you looked up a haiku online, this one would just work. Yeah, so it wins. Good job, Nova. You won something. Last category, where we have 2 winners, is hype. Now, this one is the one that hypes up their faction the most. And this is going to be a hard one because there's 4. And they're 4 really good ones. We have this one, the long, massive haiku series from John Orange Juicy, which I'm not going to read again for time. We have the other one by John Orange Juicy, with the Prime Federation glory thing. Next one is by Web Gamers, also a nice one. The last one is by SMP. Now, actually, this last one, I had it in the poetic category. However, you see that little red dot at the top right-hand corner? That means that it's not actually a haiku. Which, for that reason, I had to take it out of the poetic category, but it was still a really good faction hype one. So now, out of these 4, I have to choose 2. Let's see. I gotta say, this one is amazing. I mean, right off the bat, out of all of them, it's good. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I'm not a literature expert, so it's just good. I like it the most. That's pretty much it. So, congratulations, John Orange Juicy. You won in the faction hype category. Good job. The next one, second place. Which one is second place? I think it's down to this one and, well, they're both really good. All three of them are really good. I think if I had to choose between 1 and 3, I would just have to choose a strike for this one, for web gamers. Because it's remember your place, no other faction dares to get in the way of strike. I don't know, it says something more about leaving fire than you wake, and, well, this one is all about the Prime Federation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Web for this one. Congratulations! The faction hype second place goes to the strike. Alright, now, let's have a look. Next on the list is rewards. Alright, so I have been writing down which ones I have found and which ones have been winning, and I will be adding the respective rewards of shield and the sand for the worst haiku to your faction inventories. So first place will probably get an advanced shield generator, second place will get a basic shield generator, and you can use that later in your wars, so those are going to be the rewards. Now we have the next challenge. Alright, the next challenge is going to, I'll explain it here. I will also write up a message in the Discord and send it to each of your factions. The next challenge is going to be game related. So this challenge has been haikus. The next challenge is going to be to capture the best action footage from the latest test version of the game. That's right, so capture the best action footage from the test version. Now, I will have some requirements on these. I'm still formulating them, but right now, here's what I'm thinking. It needs to be 5 seconds at most. Why? Because I am going to be using my favorite picks in the... Yes, you're allowed to edit. I'm going to be using my favorite picks in the Islands of War trailer. Actually, you know what? Just give me 5 seconds. You're allowed to edit it however you want, but give me 5 seconds of uninterrupted footage. That way I can choose from it the best ones. Actually, you know what? Make it 3 seconds. Make it even shorter. Just the most action you can pack into the shortest amount of time possible. Feel free to use the sandbox. Hold down space while making a new game to make it. Feel free to give yourself overpowered items, which is now only available in the sandbox. But the thing is, you can also use the set realm command in order to change your realm and mix things up. Try to make your islands look as natural as possible, like it was in an actual gameplay, because this is going to be for the Exploration Update trailer. So it needs to not seem like, man, why is everyone using aerogel? It's just kind of funny. You can use like all the other blocks, the glitch blocks like the magmium even. Just try to make it look more natural and just blow stuff up. Just blow a bunch of stuff up, destroy things, and I will be definitely using this in the trailer for the Exploration Update. And with that being said, that is it. That is all I have on the plate for today. Congratulations to the factions that won. Reading your haikus was so much fun. I think I will, if there's enough submissions for this next challenge, I think I will do another live stream and just go through them and react to them and see which ones are the best. I'll probably, I don't know, pick a top 3 out of all of them, or who knows, depending on your submissions, it might even create categories like it did for this one. So we will, thank you for watching. Thank you for participating in your faction challenges, and I hope to see you all in the next stream, and keep doing the stuff in the factions as well. All right. I'm signing off now. It's J-Wigs. Man, that was a terrible